His babyishness overcame him as soon as he saw the frilled bonnet of pink silk approaching his head, lined in pale pink satin and dripping with rows of lace. "Sissy baby girls," said Miss Duff as she drew the bonnet together in clusters of satin around his cheeks, "need to be reminded how infantile and impotent they are." Jamie's cries told her how pathetic he felt already as she led him into the dining room where his pulse raced even more at the sight of his baby girl high chair. It was covered in padded pink satin, gathered into bald shapes by ribbon done into bows at intervals from top to bottom. The feeding tray was pulled open, so that he could step a pink booty onto the rungs that helped him climb into his chair. Once inside, he was closed in across his waist and Miss Duff took his bare arm, planted it along his armrest, and wound pink ribbon round and round before doing it into a bow. He was similarly fastened at his other wrist, then at his ankles, while lace-edged straps of doubled satin wrapped diagonally across his dress to secure him against the back of his chair. "I feel so helpless," he complained in a wailing voice as Miss Duff adjusted his chair so that his legs in their ankle ribbons pulled wide to the sides. "You are helpless, my little wimp. You're a baby and a sissy, and you will pay for your deviations by being conditioned into deeper, more extreme sissyhood." She spread a wide, waist-deep baby bib over his breast and tied its ends behind his bonnet. Its back was pink silk like his dress, while its front was white plastic with pink words saying, "I want to be a baby girl." He tried to brace himself against the coming baby bloomers, but was surprised to find that the headmistress had sat on a high stool beside him and had placed a bowl of white cream in front of him. She mixes it with a spoon, then lifted a first spoonful towards his lips. The babiness of his dress, bonnet and widely spread panties made Jamie surrender to his feeding at once and he closed his lips over the spoon, sucking its contents and chewing its soft sweetness before swallowing it down. "Good girl," cooed Miss Duff, presenting him with the next. "What a darling little sissy. Swallow your nice baby cream." She gave him another spoonful, and another. Jamie wriggled in his ribbons, his panties sliding no more than an inch or two as he tried to pull them out of their satin seat, but it was no use. He swallowed the whole bowlful of the messy cream down, and knew at once that he wanted to be treated as a girl, even though he shivered at the humiliation he was likely to suffer as a result. Miss Duff put the empty bowl to one side, detached the feeding tray from the front of Jamie's high chair, and brought into his sight a pair of widely puffed silk sissy undergarments. They were cream with white lace edging, and white ribbons in bows at either side. His emotions sounded as a gurgle of desire in his throat, followed by a wailing plea to be dressed in them. "Oh no, my little pet," chuckled Miss Duff. "I'm not going to get you out of your sissy baby chair. But your girlish little popsy can have its panties all the same. Like this." And Jamie felt the cool silk legs of the undergarment spreading over his legs as the silk slid over the pointed silk gusset of his own. "There, Jamie. Isn't that nice? Are you feeling more sissy?" "Yes thank you, Miss Duff."